Hi guys, John from LookSmart Home Inspections right here in New Jersey, and today I want to talk to you guys about one of the most common electrical defects that we as home inspectors are going to find in a house, and that's the double tap circuit breaker. So what is it? It's actually two circuits or two electrical wires tied into or attached to a single circuit breaker that's meant to have one wire. And this is a super common defect because it's easy for a homeowner, a handyman who's adding an electrical circuit to the home, just to add that circuit to an existing circuit breaker and just to double tap that breaker. So this is an important defect. It's not super on top of in terms of major defects, but it is a safety hazard because when you have two wires on a circuit breaker that's designed to have one single wire, those connections can get loose and then you can have overheating and electrical arcing. You could also have an instance where that wire just simply comes loose and then this circuit breaker actually doesn't trip on an overcurrent situation. So the wires are not protected properly by that circuit breaker. So it's kind of an easy fix. It's not nothing major. If there's room at the bottom of the panel or in the panel, you could simply install another properly sized breaker and bring that double tap, that second wire attached to that single breaker, down into another circuit breaker. You could possibly install something called a tandem or slimline breaker, and these are thin breakers, and they take up the space. So two of these breakers would actually take up the space of one traditionally sized breaker. So it's kind of giving you a 2-for-1 situation. But you have to be careful when you use them. You have to make sure that your panel box is properly rated for these tandem or slimline breakers. And you can see that in actually the key at the front of the front of the breaker panel. You can take a look at that and see if the panel you can actually install a tandem breaker. Another way to do it, if your box is full, is to install a sub panel, which is just really an offshoot of the main panel that's properly wired, grounded, meets all requirements, but it gives you the ability to add circuit breakers without, kind of going crazy in the main panel. It's just an easy way to go ahead and do that. It's probably the most or the greatest cost option that we have. So as home inspectors here in New Jersey, we're always looking for these double tap breakers. We find them several times a week. So just some information about it. If you have one, don't get too worried about it. You can easily fix it.